Hey there, everybody. This is Robert with Loan and Key Mortgage. Today, I want to talk to you about interest rates because in the past week, they have dropped over 1/8%. And that is huge depending on what your purchase power is or what you want to look for. If you're getting a new home, if you're buying a home, if you're going to refinance a home, or if you want to pull out a second, we can talk through that so you can understand what's going to be the best decision for you and your financial standing. Because again, it's all depending on what your credit score is on your interest rate, what you're going to be available for. But an eighth of a percent across the board is huge. And you know what? Again, if we're doing a refinance to consolidate debt, I want to make sure that you have an understanding on what that looks like. And since we do pull credit, we can even tackle what debt you should be paying off first with that refinance to be able to better your credit score for anything else in the projected future that you want to do that's going to require a credit. Let's say you want to pull out equity from your home to buy an investment property, what that would look like. Say if it's an investment property that you're going to rent out, what that would look like for you. We can go over the gambit and make sure that you have all the answers to the questions that you may have because again, there are going to be a lot and a lot of people will wonder, oh, do I have to sign a document that, I'm going to get a refinance if I'm going to talk mortgage with Robert at Loan and Key? No, no, no. You just have to make a phone call or send out an email. Let me know the best time that contact you, and I will do that. All my information will be down below. You can either contact myself, you can contact Tara, whose information will be down below, or even my colleague Damien. He's going to be able to help you budget your finances. So when it comes to that projection of what you do want, and even figure out what sweat equity is, if you're going to buy that investment property, what that would look like. Because hey, there's a lot of factors to in play here. And I should say we at Loan and Key want to make sure you have all the answers. You're going to hear me say that a lot because again, we've said it before, we're the cheat sheet to your home financing. And you know what? Why not have that cheat sheet? It's a great cheat sheet. That's us. That's your mortgage professionals, not just for your single transaction, but for your lifelong transactions with your mortgage, whether it be a refinance or, like I said, an investment property, or say you need to pay off some student debt. We can figure out what that looks like with the equity you have at hand. And I always say, if you can afford it, get into it now. If you're purchasing a home, don't wait until you have 20% of a down payment for the home that you want to buy right now at $300,000. I need to save up 20%. No, you do not. You only have to put down 3% if you're doing a conventional loan or 3.5% if you're doing an FHA. Some people freak out about mortgage insurance premium or mortgage insurance. Yeah, that is a temporary thing depending on which product you go with. An FHA, you're going to need a mortgage insurance premium for the life of the loan until you refinance out of it and get into a conventional loan. If you have a conventional loan and you only put 3% down, it's when your loan to value, which is known as your LTV, reaches 78%, then that mortgage insurance drops off and you don't have to worry about it. So you can factor these in to all the questions you have, and I will make sure you have answers for those questions. Because at the end of the day, being a homeowner, it's exciting. I love it. I loved it the first time I bought a home, and I love helping people get into homes. And I want to share that enthusiasm with you so you guys will have that same enthusiasm and optimistic outlook on what you have at your hands. Because, hey, not everyone's buying Ferraris. I'm not. But more people are buying homes, and that is an amazing feeling to be able to cut your own piece of the pie of the American dream that I still believe in, and I hope you guys believe in too. So make a reach out to us at Loan and Key Mortgage. You'll see all our information is down below so we can connect and I'll create something called a total cost analysis. This will be a breakdown of your mortgage payment, of your short-term break-even point. What that means is we can look what it looks like 60 months from now on what your payments had looked like. We can even show you what your net worth would look like in 10, 15, 20, 30 years. So you can say, hey, my mortgage or my home is going to be my nest egg. So I have this nice home. And then when I get older, I'm going to sell it off because I don't need this 4 bedroom, 5 bathroom, four or 5 bedroom house because it's only going to be me and my wife. What would that look like? So you can retire somewhere with feet in the sand and drink in a hand, as we say here at Lone and Key, because that's the end goal is making sure you can feel that confident in what you have at your fingertips. So, like I said, All my information will be down below. Either you can contact myself, you can contact my colleague Tara, or you can contact Damien. You can speak to any one of us, and we will make sure you have all the answers to the questions that you have. Again, Loan and Key Mortgage, we're your cheat sheet to mortgage knowledge. So make a reach out to us. Talk to you soon, friends.